Hey everybody, welcome to another 3-minute clip. This year we've been working with the idea of imagining what happens to our leadership when we're increasingly highly skilled as leaders, but also deeply formed as Christ followers. Today I want to talk about something that straddles both formation and leadership. And it is something that affects our leadership credibility in massive ways. It's almost impossible to overstate how big a deal this is to our leadership. And yet, it's also a product of becoming more deeply formed as a Christ follower. There are no shortcuts to this quality. It only comes when Christ is slowly, surely, steadily formed in us. I want to talk about the increasingly rare quality of sincerity. So on a flight the other day, the flight steward picked up a little book and then proceeded to read a rather rote welcome from the book over the PA system. Her script included how absolutely delighted the airline was that we'd chosen to fly with them. The problem was that her voice and her face didn't convey the same delight. Rather, it conveyed boredom and obligation. So I watched and I listened, and then I thought how insincere the whole announcement seemed. To be sincere is to be real. It is to be genuine. It's the absence of pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy. And sincerity feels in such short supply in our world, doesn't it? As human beings, we're drawn to it, but then we also sense the lack of it. And we pick up on insincerity. It feels a little bit like fake leather, doesn't it? So back to the flight. Well, the day after my flight, I grabbed a coffee at our kids' school. A guy called Rudy owns the truck at the school that serves the coffee. And Rudy serves coffee after coffee after coffee as bleary-eyed parents line up to get their morning fix after the craziness of the morning rush. Rudy's coffee is fantastic, but the thing that I love most about him is his sincerity. Our brief conversations while I order and pay for my coffee always feel so real. I've been asking myself why. I think it's his warm, familiar greeting. It's his eye contact, the sense that he is really listening. I think it's his uncontrived answers, how comfortable he is in his own skin, his need not to impress me. I think it's his humility, and perhaps even the sense that he's known some struggles in his life. Sometimes I order a coffee just to chat to Rudy because he feels real. Ultimately, I think sincerity is when someone feels that we're real, honest, and authentic in our interactions with them. And sincerity matters. It matters in our friendships and relationships. It matters in our parenting and our leadership and in our preaching. And in a world of prominence and position, of big egos and influences and loud voices, let's keep becoming people of sincerity. Let's keep learning to be warm, genuine, uncontrived, unpretentious. Let's keep letting people know that they matter when they're with us. And in an insincere culture, let's keep fighting for sincerity. It's just a better way to live and to lead. Take care.